do not get the impression when you read scripture in Hinduism that it's not limited. It's saying that at that time, the beliefs that they have, they were saying that shall anyone rise up, I would say, as a saint or...
well, I mean, nobody can be considered a saint until after they're dead.
Okay.
They're canonized.
But wasn't there something that I read about basically denouncing your position? Kind of like in...
An apostate?
Well, like in the book of... I think it's in the book of Enoch. It talks about taking your crown off and lowering it to another.
I mean, that sounds like humility. In Hinduism, the equivalent is when there's goddesses are shown cutting off their head and lowering it below their heart, which means that they're putting their intellect below their compassion. So that's a symbology for there's a lot of, like Shanamanda, that's similar to Kali Ma. She's a lot of times shown with her head cut off below her heart. So that's usually a sign that she puts her compassion, her heart, above the intellect, above the intelligence.
Damn, could have done it in a more nicer way.
That's true, but see, and then that's what I thought for a while, and then I heard one Swami describe that they do it so like in your face, and it's to basically scare off anybody who doesn't want to think deeply about it. Mm-hmm. Anybody who doesn't want to think deeply about it will be scared off by that. So it's basically like intellectual self-culling. It's not like they're culling you, but you're culling yourself.
Yeah, you're just trying to like attract the most faithful of Hindus.
Yeah, and the ones who want to look at it deeply. Not just the ones who are like, oh, this is just a goddess and every other goddess sucks, so this is what I worship, and then this is the only god of all the gods. Anyway, but there is, of course, better, like less brutal representations, but they're usually more towards away from Shiva and Kali Ma on that side, more towards the Vaishnavites. Is that how you say it? Not
Vaishnavites.
Vaishnavites. Tantra, the literal translation of the word I learned from Sadhguru is technology. The human body as being technology that you learn. And there's two different sides of Tantra, the left-hand path and the right-hand path. The right-hand path of Tantra is very hard to get into because it's very select. You have to meet a certain level of realization before anybody will let you in. Left-hand Tantra is, they'll let you in, but all they care about is gaining occult powers and using sexuality in order to enhance pleasure and things like that. As far as his understanding, Sadhguru's.
He's pretty good. Like, I've watched a lot of his videos.
Like, every single one of his videos that I've watched, I haven't been like, oh, I don't agree with that. It's always like, he makes really good points. And the book that I heard that from, it's an audiobook and a book, but Inner Engineering by Sadhguru. I'd highly recommend it.
What was that about the two paths? One being about...
Well, there's two different sides of everything.
Two sides of what?
Two sides of using the technology of the human body. Tantra means technology. Tantra with a T. It means technology. The left-hand side uses it to gain pleasure and power, whereas the right-hand side uses it to increase your realization, try to work towards moksha, and towards basically transcending this material realm into higher realms. So there's different ways you can use the human body, the technology of the human body. It's the most complex machine in the world, basically.
As far as we know.
Yeah. I mean, there could be other things, yeah.
Yeah, alright, I gotta go, guys.
Alright, man.
2 finals tomorrow.
Yeah, class.
I've got to start studying right now.
Yeah.
Alright, man, good to meet you.
See you later.
Have a good one, man.
See you later.
Feel free to check out my channel and comment.
Oh yeah, sure. I've taken with me.
Okay, good.
But yeah, let's meet up like after finals for me sometime.
Okay, yeah, man. If you you can look me up on Facebook.
Okay, I'll look that name up.
Okay, yeah, just look me up on Facebook, and then you can also comment.
I'll send you a text. I'll send you the...
See you later, guys.
See ya.